because I was just planning on like watching them.
I think the
Didn't mean to do that.
Happy Easter, mother.
I guess we're doing this.
Happy Easter. We're here at the boys. Another week on the pod. I'm Mav, Zubert. There's Toast and Breezy. And we are here. What is this? Episode 10? 10? 10.
Just
I
roll
stopped counting a
myself.
long time ago.
I did too. Apparently, if we make it past the 13 mark, we're doing
Another-
pretty good.
We get another vacation.
Shoot. Yeah. Well, make sure. Thanks for all the
Each get a
love so
company
far.
car.
Make sure to follow us at _10thepin_ on Instagram. We had a lot of fun last week with old Donnie from the Dudes of Hazards. And go ahead and thank him again if he is watching this. And make sure to follow us again at _10thepin_. We're filming on a Sunday, which is different for us. But we got the energy going, coming from the weekend. And you know what that leads to, right? Little hot
No.
takes from the guy himself.
It could have led to anything.
He was super excited to do this bit too this week.
I know.
Yeah, no, I've got a
I've
lot
got
of
hot
things that
takes.
are on my chest. I've got a couple things that are on my chest. I'm yeah.
Speak your truth, brother.
I'll start by saying that I just got back from opening day in Cincinnati, and it was the most electric thing I've ever seen in my entire life. As you can tell, if you're watching, listening, whatever, huge Reds guy. I've got it tattooed on my body, so it just means more. We took 2 out of 3 this weekend, but that's beside the point. I'm excited for the season, but there's a couple things that I noticed while we were at the game or the festivities that I think is just absurd. Go ahead, Zeb.
Is one of these that at any sporting event you go to in America, there'll be somebody wearing a Cubs jersey?
There was no Cubs jerseys this week, and I was thankful for that. But
That might be the first
was it-
sporting event in America that doesn't consist of a
yeah,
Cubs jersey.
that is another hot take. That if you're a
Was the
Cubs
Marlins
fan,
guy there?
You're a Cubs fan, you're going to a sporting event, you don't need to wear the jersey. If they're not playing, don't wear the jersey. Don't wear it. Nobody cares. You've got one championship in the last 108 years. 110, 15 now, right?
The one that always throws me off is when it's not baseball.
Yes. They're everywhere.
Like you'll show up to like a hockey game and there'll be somebody wearing a Cubs jersey.
Because it's the only thing that
I've never seen that.
back.
I don't.
I saw one Cubs jersey.
So there's always
And-
one.
I'm not gonna say my opinion on this girl because I'll catch some internet heat and probably get canceled.
We're not big enough to get canceled yet.
Yeah, they
I
let it
think
fly.
you-
Let's hear it.
I think that's just one of those things that like people are doing as a bit now.
It has to be.
Yeah.
It was Anyways,
Back to your hot take.
so my hot take is if you're like waiting on a parade or like standing around just kind of waiting for an event to start, why do kids feel the need to like start throwing football in the middle of a crowd? It kills me. There was like 20 kids out. It's like 45 degrees. Like 4 of them have their shirts off. And there's
You
a
leave
whole
the end zone
parade,
warriors alone.
that amazes me. And not only just that, but if you are again at a parade, at an event, leave the sign at home or stand in the back. We had a group of people standing beside us, had a sign. They eventually weaseled their way in front of us. Couldn't see a thing.
Yep.
And luckily Dad had his little goofball tripod thing going on, but like he was trying to like, raise it up above everything to like make a point. But yeah, no, leave the sign at home. Just do it. Nobody's gonna read it.
Nope.
You're not gonna get on ESPN, pal.
No. And I do have a third one, unless you guys want to chime in at all. Feel free. My third one is, I know that I'm a diehard. I know that I go to these baseball games and stuff and, actually watch, and I'm there to see the sporting event. I just feel like if you're going, you don't need to talk the entire time about like work or like Kentucky basketball, because that's big in Cincinnati. You don't like lock in. We're there to watch the game. It's a good game too. Like, focus. That's
Did the Reds
just
play this
my
weekend?
opinion. Huh?
Did the Reds play this weekend?
Nationals. So
There was a whole lot of red there.
yeah, I only saw like 2 Nationals fans the whole time, which was pretty sick. But again, just like if you're going to a game, personally, I feel like you're there to watch the game. So like you don't have to get up and down to go walk around the stadium. Like, lock in. You're there for a reason. You spent $100 and whatever on the ticket.
Especially on
Lock
opening
in.
weekend.
Yeah.
Like if it's a mid-August game.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. Sitting nosebleeds, you can talk about whatever you want, but it's opening weekend, man.
Yeah. So that's my 2 cents.
We kind of threw something around in the group chat earlier. Part of something that I'm gonna throw out a hot take on. Country clubs aren't worth it.
No.
I think that unless you are playing golf at near a scratch level, you don't need to play on that good of conditions. And at that point, you're just proving to yourself that money is whatever. Because
most people don't like have a country club membership around here to play golf. They just have it because they either live at Ridgefields and Kingsport, or they live at the Blackthorn Club at the Ridges. Most of those are.
I think
it's a status thing, though. It's silly to me.
Yeah, that's the entire thing.
I think that they're just so uppity, and it's just. I've met some cool people at country clubs, but
I think if you're new to a community and you can essentially pay for your friends, then they're going to have an event like night in, night out.
Right. If you're in a job that needs that networking side too.
Sure. Yeah.
If you need the networking, that's fine. But some of these rates are getting silly to play. Like there's a guy that graduated from Elizabeth, and his name's Billy Sampson. He's the course pro at Old Tabby Links in Hilton Head.
Mm-hmm.
The average rounds that a member plays at his golf course is 1 per year.
Yep.
And it is over $100,000 a year to be a member there.
Yeah, but you're also like getting a pool. You're getting
like a workout facility. You're getting dining.
Course,
you're getting
dinner, drink,
childcare. At some of them, like.
But
sometimes it's a tax write-off.
It's just so silly to me.
Yeah, but
it's so silly.
It is silly, and
like people lived for so long without country clubs, and now all this like new wave of golfers feel like they have to be a part of a club. Yeah. I'm like, what are you doing?
And if you want to be a part of a club, why don't you check out the Dudes of Hazards?
Check out the Dudes of Hazards. Yeah.
not quite the same kind of club.
No, you're right. Well, you'll get on much better golf courses with the dudes.
To be fair, we may reevaluate at some point in our lives and are like, hey, let's join the country club and be able to play golf a lot more regularly, whatever. But we're in our mid-20s and we're all in a lot of different spots and lives. And personally, like, if one of us joined a country club, then we would have to either like pay for half their round to come let us play, because it's going to be expensive for a guest, whatever. And so for us, it doesn't really make sense.
Yeah. I think it only makes sense if you live on the course.
Gracie's acting up. I think she sees something.
Well, she's looking.
Let's get him.
She can't hear you.
No. See those
Thank
demon
God.
eyes back there, though.
Yeah, no, she did turn around.
But yeah, that
somebody's talking about me.
I'm not like it is what it is. Country clubs aren't going anywhere.
They're not going anywhere. And I think eventually at some point in our lives, we'll probably end up joining one. But right now,
I'd join one tomorrow.
Priorities, Toast. Priorities.
I thought about it.
I mean, I would.
I thought about it.
Yeah, I just
well, we just don't have enough disposable income to play the same.
I don't think it's
sport
that
all
for
the
me. I
time.
think it's like all the people that I grew up around that were country club people were just so yappy. Like they just act like they're better than everybody, and you're not. Like I watched you shoot a 108 at Pine Oaks today. Congratulations.
Yikes.
No, if anything, be a member at your local muni.
Yeah.
There you go.
I think if more people were members at local munis, the courses would look better than country clubs.
Yep.
But that's not a conversation anybody's ready to have because they're weekend warriors.
What is your favorite moment in golf that you've watched? All right, everyone. Mav here, editing the podcast, drinking a little coffee. For these favorite golf memories that we've watched, I'm not able to put the videos in the podcast, but they're going to be linked down below. And who wants to start it? Okay, I'll start it. Well, I think that one of my favorite moments. It isn't like
talking about Jason Day.
No. It isn't a specific round. It isn't like a specific golfer. I think my favorite moment was when. So during the Masters, they always have that practice round, and the caddies take a shot, right? One of my favorite moments watching was the whole Jack Nicklaus's grandson making that hole in one on the par 3.
Yeah, that's a huge moment. Yeah, I think.
Oh, where was that the one where he said like, "Watch me do it instead" or whatever, and then he bombed one?
No, that was a putt. But this is the one where the caddies get to play the par 3 or on the par 3 course.
Oh, I see what you're saying. But you do know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, I think
that was Charlie Woods.
No. It was Jack Nicklaus. Maybe I don't know who the other golfer was, but he said this putt's impossible, and he was like, "Well, you can show you how to do it," and then rammed it in the back of the cup at 87 miles an hour.
Yeah.
So
some say it's rigged.
Also, just watching anything Charlie Woods is fun for me.
Yeah. You want a state championship?
I'll go next.
Yeah, go ahead, Zeb.
My favorite moment in PGA history was the first golf tournament I ever watched start to finish was Ricky Fowler's first win in 2012 at the Wells Fargo. Went into a playoff with Rory, and he took a super aggressive shot to a tight pin over the water, and nobody else wanted to take that aggressive line. They like hit to the middle of the green, and Ricky decided to just go for it, man. Just get in there, and that was cool for me because I always looked up to Ricky as a golfer that was like always consistent, and to see him finally get out of his comfort zone and just attack a pin for once, and it paid off, was super cool. That was also the round of golf that I watched that convinced me to buy Cobra wedges that I'm still playing with today. Because I watched him hit that gap wedge, and that was all it took for me. I still play his wedges.
You definitely are like one of the biggest Ricky fanboys I've ever seen in my entire life.
I love
This
it,
is
man.
true.
I love
I kind of
it.
wish you just break down and buy the orange Puma outfit.
No shot. I am not that guy. And then it was also hilarious. Cool. It was also cool last year. Ricky got another win. It was on my birthday, so that meant a lot to him because it was his first win since 2019. So yeah, I'm gonna cry now. If you guys need me, I'll be in the closet.
With what happens when you get a good swing coach back?
There's not a lot of Ricky fans out there, man, and everybody's always like,
that's not true. I think a lot of
people. I think there's a lot of Ricky fans out there.
No, there's not a lot of like Ricky people that like everybody wants Ricky to win, right? Because he's like that guy on tour, but nobody will consistently keep up with his score week in and week out like I do.
That's fair.
And I think it's just because of like that round of golf that I watched in 2012 that kind of sold me on the whole, like that's whenever I was all in on Ricky. So
yeah,
that's my favorite moment in golf. As far as the PGA Tour goes. Next.
I'll go next. We'll leave Toast for last because I think his is arguably one of the fan favorites. Also, I want to add, Zeb, if you bought the orange Puma outfit, is the day that I would buy the Newsboys hat that you guys won't let me buy. You don't want to be embarrassed.
The like Payne Stewart hat?
Yeah.
I'm only letting you wear that if you wear the pantaloons with it.
Yes, and you only play with hickory.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm not wearing those. But
right.
It's
the pantaloons.
Well, I think it would really complete
the knickerbockers.
I think I would go out and shoot.
He said what?
That's out. My gosh.
You're telling me that if you bought those, you would shoot your hot round? How about
not
this?
The pants, the hat.
No, how about this? How about we go? I'll wear the full Ricky get up. You wear the full Payne Stewart get up, and we go out.
Let's see who gets a better score.
We can have Mavintosh.
Well, it's obviously going to be Zeb. So
no, not in orange, bro. I'll fold like a box. I hate that kind of attention.
Yeah. Everybody will be watching at that point. They'll be like,
right. Yeah.
It's for the content, fellas. Just everybody settle down.
We're working here.
Yeah. Have to book like 4 or 5 tee times behind us, so nobody can see us. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have that kind of money.
Anyways, my favorite golf moment, we'll throw it back to the 97 Waste Management Open before the stands were even built. I believe Tiger had a solo lead, if I'm not mistaken. Toast, you probably know. No? You don't know?
I don't know.
Okay. I'm pretty sure he does. But anyways.
I did at one point because that was on the Tiger Tracker part of a PGA game.
But I think a lot of people know this one. The announcer says this crowd's going to go nuts when he hits this shot. Yeah. And he just dials it in there, sinks it, and the crowd literally went bananas. Not as bananas as they do now because I think it was a lot more tame back then. But that video, every time it comes on TikTok, I'm never scrolling past it. I mean, it's the fist bumps in there. He's like walking down the fairway. It's like sand where he's walking, but he's going like this, like pumping up the crowd. I mean, it's just young Tiger is unstoppable.
Steve Jones won in 97.
Really?
Yes.
So I thought he won that, but I guess he doesn't.
Score of 26 under. Tiger Woods has never won the Waste Management Open.
Really? Here we have a
Yeah.
golf podcast, and we didn't even know that.
I don't even think he didn't come in second either.
Dang.
We should do Tiger Woods hot takes one day.
That was Jesper
Because
Parnevik.
Zeb is not big on the Tiger Woods train, I don't think.
I will admit,
But he
that
loves
Tiger-
Tom Brady.
I will admit
Yeah.
that Tiger Woods is the greatest golfer that has played the game thus far. I will admit that. I will never deny that. I think that there are some courses that he is consistently better on because the courses don't change, i.e., Augusta.
We had to change it for him.
Yeah.
I'm not, exactly. They made a Tiger course, and then everybody was like, "He won the Masters again." So
Zeb just
that's my
not as good as him.
You're right.
I usually am.
My favorite moment.
Yapville population 1.
My favorite moment is 2019 when Tiger won again. I mean, it was like you didn't really think he was there on Thursday. Then Friday came. And there was a little glimpse of hope, like there always
Good Friday?
is. It was a Good Friday.
Was it?
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't think it was.
No,
I had to work.
because it's always the second weekend in April.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, that doesn't mean anything.
I'm
Easter. I thought that was a raccoon in Josh's room.
it is. This is my resident raccoon.
I found out why Easter's on a different week every week, but we don't need to get into it.
I'd like to know about that. But
We can chat after this.
Tiger winning Friday, like it kind of just started to like feel like there was something brewing, and then Saturday came and it was like, this is like he's gonna top 5, top 3, and then Sunday came and he was just right up there with Molinari, just duking it out, and then the 12th hole, Molinari put it in the water, and Tiger just became Tiger, and just all gas, no brakes for the next 5-6 holes.
I'm pretty sure we were all together when this happened. Right?
No, I was at
A bunch of us were at the apartment watching it.
I was
I was at
working at the
Haley's
shoe
house.
store.
The shoe store.
Yep.
I remember what I was wearing that day. I was wearing a Kiowa Island polo.
Oh, that's crazy. That the fact that you knew.
Yep. Lisa Nagaib. God, I don't know what to do again.
Yeah. I would go back this Friday and watch it since there's no other movies out.
I want to watch King versus Godzilla.
King?
King
You
Kong.
mean Kong?
King Kong.
Just when you knew that it was over, on that 16th, 17th hole, like you kind of got the feeling that it was over on 12, but knowing like modern Tiger, like it's never completely out. Like there's always one swing away from like his back going out or something.
Or getting the flu game.
Yeah, and plus, I mean that's just a hard course, like just to like walk too. It's just very hilly. I will say the first golf moment that I can remember watching though that always has kind of stuck with me is I just had his name in my head. South African guy had the first Louis Oosthuizen, first eagle on or first albatross. I get my birds confused on one of the par 5s at the Masters. I was in 8th grade watching it on my school issued MacBook in science class.
He was one of the first live guys, wasn't he?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think
Try not to keep up with
Cooper's in there yapping.
Louis stays in too much.
he jumped ship pretty early on.
Have you guys ever had an albatross?
No.
You almost had
spelled-
one last week.
Yeah. Yeah.
I spelled
that would've
albatross
been-
wrong in the
I have had one.
7th grade spelling bee.
I have not had one. I've had 6 eagles, but no albatrosses.
Wait, no, I haven't had an albatross. I take that back.
Yeah,
watched
if
a
I would have dunked that one at Crockett Ridge on 18, that would have been a great way to end the round.
Mm-hmm.
If I hadn't dunked that chip to keep the 3 alive, that would have been a great.
Zeb, do you remember when we were playing the hole 1 at Pine Oaks after playing 9? We went back and played hole 1.
And you dunked in for the 2.
I think I was like 94 out pitching wedge, just smooth as butter.
Yeah, it was sick.
That was
There's
arguably my best shot ever.
There's few feelings better than
Chipping
pulling
in.
out. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it
Then
wasn't even a chip in, buddy. That
Chippin'
was a
in.
full-on swing.
I think the best shot I've ever had was at Pine Oaks one day on hole 2, just short little par 3, little pitching wedge. Took one hop and hit the flag stick, and it like hit and just dropped right like 8 inches from the hole, just like spun out. There was like 6 old men watching from behind the green, and I've never even
Scared
been
for their
remotely close to the
life
hole
because if it
again.
hadn't hit the flag stick, it would have hit him between the eyes.
Yeah. Might
I
have
don't
checked
remember
up.
who. I don't remember who was with me the day that I almost aced 18 out there though. When that ball landed,
Oh,
like
it was me.
3 inches from the hole.
Yeah.
I got the.
It's a fun
I'll
hole.
send
It was-
Matt that picture to throw up on the screen. But I've got the divot was like this far from the cup.
I think it stuck too. Wasn't it like a
Yeah.
little bit wet out there and it just stuck in the green?
Yeah, it was sick.
I remember we were playing Pine Oaks. We were walking the back, and it had rained like the day before, and we got to that hole 13 or 14, whatever the really steep par 3 is going down. It's not 18 before the long par 5. All of our balls embedded on the green because the green was so wet, and the angle that you have to hit down on it just stuck. We had to like get a tee and pop them all out.
I don't know if you
What's
guys
the
ever got
ruling
to
on
play
that?
Buffalo. I mean, you just get to. It's on the green, so you get to pull it out.
Oh yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah.
I don't know if you guys ever got to play Buffalo Valley, but there was like 3 or 4 holes at Buffalo Valley that were just like that. Just those super downhill shots. I love
I
that
think
course, man.
it closed down like right before we got into it, right?
Yeah, probably 2000. I played it in high school, so it would have shut down in like 2018, 2019. I would say.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Man, I love like a nice elevated tee box shot, like hole, I don't know, 5 at 6 at Warriors. It's after the long par 3. No, that might be hole 4, hole 5. I don't know. Regardless,
I don't know. There's 18 of them.
tee box is up here. Great, just a great hole. I don't know. I try not to play Warriors as much.
We're
as I
just
can.
yapping at this point. We need to move on to something.
We are just yapping.
We do.
Mav's gonna post the standings after this week. Now, and
Why'd you pause?
for dramatic effect, you know, it's what all the good media people do.
It's the millennial pause.
Y'all gotta get some picks, man. We're starting to see some separation.
A lot of separation. A lot. So,
So we
so
are
far,
going to switch up the order.
hold on. So far, so everyone, I don't think everyone knows the standings. Zeb is in the lead with 52 points. I am in second place with 39, and Toast is in third, 35. Adam's in fourth with 32. So
I'm in last.
you are.
Oh my gosh. All right.
Yeah.
Oh,
So we are
also,
gonna
Adam,
start doing this.
I looked, and the odds aren't released until tomorrow.
Correct.
I've got some odds on the CBS website.
Zeb, that's 2023.
We're gonna use them.
You're
Use 'em right
you're
now.
not gonna like what you see.
So, because Zev is in the lead
Hold on,
by
hold
so
on.
many points,
He gets one pick.
Are you sending us another private message?
All right, what's the order this week? What are we doing?
No, you're in last place, so you're picking first.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's you, me, Mav, Zed.
mm-hmm.
I know we tried to cut down on the ums, but I'm gonna take give me Cameron Champ.
Interesting.
Okay.
I'm
Tell
gonna
us.
go I'm gonna go against my better judgment here. I don't want to pick him, but I need to make up some ground, and I'm gonna take Rory.
Oh.
Is he playing? Is he playing?
Yeah,
Mhm.
I'm looking at the field right now.
All right. I was just
Rory
wondering.
is indeed playing. And with my pick, I'm going to go with Tom Kim.
He's got two first names.
Wow, Tom Kim.
Thomas Kimberly.
Is it my turn?
Yes.
Pick 2.
Would seem that way.
Ludwig Aberg.
Knew that was coming.
Love that guy.
I didn't see it.
And we're gonna take a guy I think's going back to back with two tournaments this week. Give me Billy Horschel. Had a good showing this week in Texas.
Billy Boy.
Billy boy.
Go Matt.
All right. I am going to take. Did someone take Colin Morikawa?
Nope.
Nope.
You did.
You are.
I will take Colin Morikawa. I guess I'm going full Asian lineup this week.
Straight out of
Someone
Southern
call the
California.
Kims. I'm coming for him.
I'm gonna keep picking him until he wins, and I'm gonna pick him even more. Give me Max Homa. Good golf for better.
I actually looked at all the standings. Toast, he's got you 1 point this year. So
Oh, no.
All right. I'm gonna tag him in our next video. He's gonna come on here.
With my next 2, I'm taking Hideki. And then I'm taking Jordan Spieth.
Good.
Mm.
Yeah, that Joel Damon pick didn't work out for you last week, did it?
No.
He didn't make the cut though. No, he didn't make the cut.
How many points to get?
Somebody else we picked didn't.
Is it Toast? Is it your turn?
It is me. I'm gonna take 2-time winner of the Valero Texas Open, noted Canadian Corey Connors.
Noted.
Canadian.
Noted. Yep. Unlike noted Canadian Zach Eady, but that's another.
We're not gonna.
That's
talk
another
about
pod. No, I'll punch a hole in my wall.
that. Yeah.
The guy
Oh, man.
All my
I got
homies hate
kicked out
Purdue.
of. I got kicked out of our group chat a couple times for making a comment.
Tennessee versus
You
the
got kicked out
NCAA.
once, and then you left like 4 times.
He just kept leaving.
I was like, I don't want to. If I'm not
Why do you
wanted
run
here-
away, Matt? Why do you run away? We got too close. So
All
you ran.
right. Let's see. Last pick for me. I might go against my better judgment and get a non-Asian person. Crazy. Let me get. I just saw his face.
Just
Hold
so you
up.
know, Roger Sloan, also Canadian, still on the board.
There's Canadians everywhere in Texas this week.
Oh,
Thank you.
how'd they get down there?
How do they do that?
I miss his face, but give me Fitzy.
Mm.
I can
Hmm.
sketch.
You guys have left me no choice here. You know what? I think I'm going to let you guys catch up this week in points. Give me Stuart Sink.
Watch him win.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you.
Snake.
I'm going to take a dumpster fire pick just so y'all can get back on the board.
How dare you? I'm going to tag him in this. and then we're gonna have him on the pod so you can explain
He,
yourself.
he knows what he does now, which is nothing. His best.
Also, just looked. Steven Yeager is German, not from Chattanooga. He's just a German guy that lives in Chattanooga.
Thank you.
Not a bad
you,
place to
brother.
live, I guess.
Thank you, brother.
Oh, and he big BMW guy. I found out as well.
Well, that has been today's Dumpster Fire of an episode. Make sure to follow us at _10 the pin _ It's been Mav, Zubert, Toast, Breezy. I don't know if another Sunday is going to be in the books again, but we gave it a try. We're trying to figure out a good day. So we'll see what's going on after this. Make sure to keep up with us again at _10 the pin _ We will be throwing up vids. I know I'm going to put up a couple videos this week. So make sure to keep up with us. Thank you all for the support and the love. With that being said,
Pause. We have a new design coming out soon. Ooh,
Yeah, we
if
do.
they survive this dumpster fire, you get the inside scoop. We got a master shirt coming. Got to finalize everything. It's going to be
We
green.
do.
Lots of green.
Lots of green.
Lots of green, brother. A little bit.
Lots of green. Thank you, brother.
A little bit of purple, a little bit of pink, lots of green. So yeah, we will be dropping that here probably within the next couple days. And then we'll get a move on. Thank you, brother.
Let's get out of here.